On 12 News, this is EVB Live.
So we're not asking for anything special, but we would like to have that equal protection that other married people can have.
Well, 7 Arizona same-sex couples and the surviving spouses of 2 others file a federal lawsuit challenging Arizona's ban on same-sex marriage. Welcome to EVB Live. I'm Haley Francis.
I'm Mark Curtis. Arizona's ban on same-sex marriage is facing a new court challenge. Lambda Legal, which is the nation's leading advocate for gay rights, filed a lawsuit today on behalf of 7 same-sex couples and 2 individuals who are widows. Lawyers contend that Arizona's ban violates the civil rights of gay couples. This is actually the second lawsuit challenging Arizona's law. We're one of several states right now where same-sex marriage has now gone to the courts.
There are a number of states that are way ahead of Arizona, and one of those cases will eventually make it to the Supreme Court. So in a way, this is kind of a waste of time, but given that they filed it, I have to defend it.
And Lambda Legal, an attorney for them, they say the lawsuit has been in the works for almost a year now. And the timing has nothing to do with Governor Brewer's recent veto of a bill that could have allowed businesses to deny service to gays.
Well, the couples who are plaintiffs in the case say they have endured some real struggles without marriage, like Jessica and Kathy Young, who live in Phoenix with their little boy. Seated alongside the other plaintiffs in the case of Majors versus Horn, Jessica and Kathy Young from Phoenix are fighting for the right to have their marriage recognized in the state of Arizona.
We have a 7-year-old son, and we've both been raising him, but yet even as his parent this whole time, I don't have any legal rights to him, and that's kind of our big motivation today.
The couple of 10 years married in New York. However, in our state, which does not legally recognize same-sex marriage, by law they are not wives to each other and not legally co-parents to their son Ian.
If our marriage was recognized legally, then there would be no question, and I would have adoption rights, and we wouldn't have to deal with this. And right now, that insecurity of not knowing what would happen, that's the biggest fear that we have.
Right. A fear that sits with you. How often do you think about that?
Every day. I mean, the school calls, and if they call her, I can't be listed as a parent. But if I have to go handle that, I can't walk in and say, well, I'm Ian's mom, because they look at the form and they're like, so you're Jessica? And I'm like, no. I'm the emergency contact, right? So there's a lot of confusion that creates for everybody.
Jessica and Kathy join the other plaintiffs as they fight to have legal marriage equality in Arizona and the protections that offers.
I mean, we are just like any other family, just as loving. I mean, we go to the park, we go to the movies, we go to school, and and we just want that same protection and that same security that if something happens to one of us, our family is still protected.
Now, according to public policy polling, Arizonans are becoming more accepting of same-sex marriage. A poll conducted earlier this month showed 49% of Arizonans are in favor of legalizing gay marriage, while 41% are opposed to it. Ahead on Arizona Nightly News at 6 o'clock, I'll share another story of a couple who have been together for more than 50 years and are patiently waiting for the day they can finally be legally married in Arizona.
Well, kind of a gloomy day here.